Going live sucks, man.
We just killed Bambi.
I was trying to
Every time I record the podcast, I want to jerk the wheel into a goddamn Bridget button.
Stickman died.
Yeah.
We just killed Balby.
Jeez.
Every time I get in my car, I want to jerk the wheel into a Bridget button.
Oh man, I love Twitch's notifications, man. Tells us all that we're going live.
Yeah, for the low price of free, you could get those notifications too. Subscribe to the channel.
I just I Googled while we were getting this started, just Chris Farley hair.
Mm-hmm.
And man, it is just a catalog of great faces that he's made throughout the years.
Yeah. You know what? I listened to this podcast called Why Are You Laughing? It's like a history of comedy podcast.
Okay.
Really good one. And they just did an episode on Chris Farley, and they talked about his death photos and how they're available online. So, naturally, I looked.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're the worst, though.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about these, and I wish they stayed forgotten.
Oh man, I remember working in customer service, and this was like my picture on. This was my picture on my badge. Was the customer service headset.
I think we featured it on the podcast before, but nothing will ever beat Fat Mike's school ID from college.
Oh, yeah, that was early in the podcast.
Yeah,
having the Chris Farley picture.
No, he had the butt with his butt with the mustache, mustache and glasses. I don't know if I still have that. I wonder if I can find that, if he sent that, how he sent that to me.
I'm surprised that doesn't just live on your desktop. That would be one I would just keep on the desktop.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I saved it, but
your son knows how to double click now. It's like it's game over.
Yeah.
Can't have everything easily opened anymore.
No. Things with folders inside folders inside folders. I have Russian dolls with folders.
Yeah, so tax documents 2021 has been removed off the desktop.
Oh yeah. What am I on? Let me see.
Tom's tax returns.
Yeah. Let's see.
They look a lot like Donald Trump's tax returns folder.
Yeah, ticket, no. Yeah, no. I don't know where, if he sent. No,
it was. Oh yeah, I just remembered that. I was like, oh, how great was that? With
Yeah.
the butt and the mustache.
I know he sent it. I might have to text him, and I was just talking to him the other day, so I might have to have him email that over.
Dylan, I do not fraud the IRS. All of my tips at the brewery are above board. Nothing is taken home without being first ran by Uncle Sam first.
Hello, fellow tax frauders. I do my own taxes, so there is rampant fraud happening.
How many of these beers have you written off as a business expense?
We probably could do that. That's why I thought about it in the beginning of the podcast of forming an LLC.
2024, the year we do year we do an LLC.
It's just, I don't know how much it costs to do an LLC. And do we have to start payroll, or I think that just protects us, right?
I guess, yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna text Fat Mike and see if he can send that on.
LLC for us. Oh,
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Our lawyer / American Airlines technician. Dear Fat Mike, hope the family is doing well for the holidays. By the way, do you have that ass photo of yourself?
Did he send it to the podcast email? I feel like he sent it. and I feel like this is not really. It's good. The juice is not worth the squeeze.
The juice is the juice is not worth the squeeze while we're both staring into our phones blankly.
Um, yeah, I mean, we got to fill time, Dan. I got nothing. I got nothing. Hey, well, I'll text him later. We'll have it for next episode. um, I brought this back, Dan. I feel like it's been a while since it's been featured. The official, unofficial beer of the podcast,
Ah, yes, crisp.
a crisp
Tis a
lager.
good one. Tis a good one.
Yeah.
I actually had one that was a couple months old in my fridge.
Hmm.
Last week, I believe. Still hit, still slapped.
Hmm.
Great beer.
Yeah. I
Are
still
those
have half a
freshies, or are you still going through some fridge finds there?
no, still going through. We still have like half a rack of warm ones.
God, we are pathetic.
Yeah. Well, you haven't been to the studio in 6 months.
I would have understood if you just kicked those back, man. I would have been like,
They're
yeah,
good.
that's fair.
It's
Makes
gonna
sense.
it's going to happen. They might have to become Sunday beers. I'm all out of Road to Victory, and that tradition stopped on Sunday. It ended.
Yes,
It
it
came
did.
to a screeching halt.
Screeching halt. So no more Road to Victory IPAs from Victory.
Nope, no more. Um, yeah, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. I had a busy day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll get into it for the episode, but
Yeah, yeah. I had
you had quite the
quite the adventure today.
you had quite the first full day of being 38, being middle aged.
Yeah, are we technically middle aged?
I guess I don't know when does the middle age start?
Well, so they always say like 50 is middle aged, but um that's not true.
All right, so it's defined as between the ages of 40 and 60. So we're not middle aged yet, man.
But here's the thing. The average male life expectancy in the US is 77.28. So that's
Okay.
what we're already middle aged then, right?
Yeah, I guess middle age is a period of human adulthood that immediately precedes the onset of old age.
Um,
So, it says between the ages of 40 and 60, but then I also see early middle ages. Early adulthood is 22 to 34, early middle age 35 to 44, and then late middle age 45 to 64. So we're in the early middle age period of the Mesozoic era of our dinosaur lifespan here.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Not a
Yeah,
big fan of
early middle ages. So,
yeah.
and you had quite the middle age journey to start your first full day as
Yeah.
38.
Yeah, it's quite sad. Man, the life expectancy in Japan is almost 85 years old.
Yeah, that's average too.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
crazy.
seaweed, I guess, is like the common denominator there.
I thought it was rhino horn.
Yeah, bat soup, I heard is not good for life expectancy.
Ah, bat soup. That was China, man. We're talking Japan. I'm thinking they got the rhino horn boner pills over there, probably.
Do they? Yeah, it's like what was the thing that Gabe had in his room in the office?
The samurai
Like sea
swords.
no, it was like something seahorse,
Oh yeah, it was
powdered seahorse or
powdered
something.
seahorse. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, powdered seahorse. They've got like dehydrated tiger toes.
You know what it could be, man? It could be helping them live longer lives. It's probably pixelated porn. They're not seeing it all, so they're not
Is it a
they're not
pixelated porn?
they're not desensitized.
Well, they do have tentacle porn, Dan.
Ah, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't have an answer anymore.
Can't see the real thing, but they can see some cartoon pussy. Maybe that's the key. I don't know.
Hentai's keeping them young.
I thought it was all the fish and rice.
Yeah, it could be the fish and rice too.
Yeah, I don't know. Almost 85 years old is the average life expectancy. That's crazy.
And what was our average again? I'm sorry.
77.28.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So you better get the Corvette now, Dan.
That's right around the corner. Oh man, that's right around the corner.
Yeah.
just gonna park it in my driveway next to my house that doesn't have a garage.
I always,
Because that's where you want to have your Corvette.
yeah. I want to be like, do you remember the end of How I Met Your Mother? It's like the, or was it the end? It was when Marshall and Lily were pregnant and they thought it was a daughter. They wanted to
Yeah.
find, and they're like, it would date Barney, and they showed like older Barney when he's all plastic surgeryed out.
Yeah.
That's what I want to be. I want to see if I can find that. The plastic surgeryed out. Who's
Barney.
your, I'm your daddy. Oh man. Oh yeah, I can't see anything. Fuck. All right.
Worst show ever.
It really is.
It really was. It really was a car accident. You just wanted to wait till the end and just find out what
Oh
the
wait.
hell happened.
I thought he was talking about our show, and I was like, yes, fully on board for that.
Oh, okay.
Worst show ever for How I Met Your Mother.
Tough
it's pretty
ending,
good.
but
It's a
it was
tough
pretty
ending.
good.
Yeah, the ending was disappointment.
I feel like I'm gonna go back and look and rewatch it like Sopranos and respect the ending.
I have rewatched it. I've done several rewatches. I love that show.
Really? Oh man,
Yeah.
I haven't rewatched it.
I've rewatched it several times.
I've only watched it a single time, man. While
Several
it was
times
on.
over, and it's it got like it was better, and I guess it was better like knowing. Yeah, Ted is soft. Yeah, but that I mean, his character is not supposed to be like a macho guy. He's a soft, sensitive guy.
That grows up to be Bob Saget.
Yeah. Well, he grows up to have Bob Saget's voice.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think knowing that
Marshall and Barney carried, yeah.
knowing the ending like did help. Like knowing that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marshall and Barney did carry. Yes, you're correct.
The best parts of the show. I mean, Slapsgiving.
Yeah, Slapsgiving.
Marshall and Barney and Slapsgiving are God, hand them the Oscars. I don't know why they didn't get
slapcountdown.com.
the date or the Emmy Award. That was Emmy Award winning.
Spoiler alerts. Spoiler alerts. I brought you an orange French horn or a blue French horn. Grow up. I don't know, Ryan. I don't know. I love that show. Worth a rewatch, Dan.
I'll have to. I mean, I enjoyed it watching it, but like the ending was like, like you said.
It was disappointing. Yes, but I think when you go in knowing what's going to happen, it's much better. You know what it is? It's a great show to have like on in the background that you don't have to pay attention to because you've already seen it. And you'll get hit every once in a while. You're like, oh my God, this episode.
Yeah, you get the member berries every now and then, just a little sprinkle.
Yeah, it's
there were a ton of great cameos in it too. A lot of great cameos. Yeah, I'd have to go back and rewatch it. But yeah, I remember the ending hit like Sopranos, where I was like, this sucks. But then like I also rewatched Sopranos and like respected the ending after that. I was like, okay.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm fine with it. But dude, my freshman year of college when that dropped, I hated it. I almost threw the TV out the window, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember like it happened and I like many other people, like I was like, what happened to cable? Did HBO, the feed just drop out?
I thought it was the writer's strike.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because remember that was like around the time the first wasn't that like our freshman year was like the first writer's strike?
I think
wasn't there one around that time?
Yeah, there was another SAG strike or
I mean they've been sprinkled through our our lives, but I remember one hitting and I was like, oh, did it just never get finished? All right, this sucks.
Yeah. So David Lynch was just like, let's throw it out there. All right, let's go live. audio, and we'll do. You know what? Farkas is in the chat. I'll do this. This is for you, Farkas. Yeah, got him. Got him.
We got him.
Got him. All right, let's go live with the audio. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to the greatest podcast to exist in the history of podcasts. It's your number one source for all things craft beer related, internationally acclaimed, Cindy Crawford approved podcast of hops, high fives, and friendship. I am your host, the crispiest of boys, the man of many emotions.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again.
It's Tom. Dan, you know what the prevalent emotion is tonight?
What is it?
Sleepy.
Sleepy?
Sleepy.
Sleepy Tom over there?
Yeah, Sleepy Tom. Sleepy Gary.
And I'm your other host, the Hop Master General, the Royersford Rattlesnake. It's Dan.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, guys, we are back. And we are Dan.
Yes.
You are 2 days in the 38, and I am 1 day in the 38. And
Yep.
if you are an audio listener, add one more day to those totals. So, Dan, this is for us.
Yeah, we're getting in the weeds. It's the only way to sing happy birthday.
Truly is.
I wonder if this is the is this the version that Stevie Wonder has the copyright on? Doesn't he own Happy Birthday?
I think this is just like the
I know.
don't know. This is we don't listen to that gentrified Happy Birthday song. I think he does own the rights to Happy Birthday.
It's Warner Music actually owns
really?
it.
Which
Yeah.
I think he's part of.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought somebody owned it, and it was always it was like Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder were always like the ones who had like the rumor was that they owned Happy Birthday.
Ooh, Rumors? Isn't that Stevie Wonder album? Stevie Wonder? Rumors? Or is that am I thinking of
I thought Rumors was actually a Fleetwood Mac album.
It is Stevie Wonder has something to do with Rumors. I think. Nope, I was wrong. It's just rumors about him not being blind.
Yeah.
What
are you looking up?
I don't know, Dan. I don't know. I'm all out of sorts. Guys, it
sounds like you need some coffee, Tom.
I do, and we'll get into that a little bit. Guys, it is the year of our Lord. I don't know, Dan. Who do we got? Year of our Lord, Dallas Green. Sure.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Year of our Lord, Dallas Green. I don't have
There's an emo one.
Yeah, I don't have a song for that, but yeah, it's a year of our Lord Dallas Green. It's 2023 Mo. We have a couple. Dan, I wanted to run something by you, and I'll run it by you after we play this. Okay. We are the best friends podcast in the world, and we are starting right now.
feel like it's always a prerequisite that you have to have really good backing vocals to be an emo band. There's always a guy in the background. Like, yeah, Fred was that guy in Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah, this one wasn't great.
You always had somebody in the back to like have like some sort of, and it always just like was an accent. It was like having that other guitar in there.
Yeah. It's usually in this time, it was usually some kind of like scream.
Yeah.
And that was just like, say my name, say my name.
It was like a scream, but just like a very, I mean, a very 2023 Mo scream.
When you say
that was like a Take It Back Sunday scream right there.
What was it? I don't know. All right. If you want to classify it as a scream, Dan,
a shout.
Agree to disagree.
He shouted, okay?
Shouted, yes. He said it slightly louder.
Yeah, an emo shout.
Dan, as we have a couple episodes left in 2023, Mo, I think next week we should do a couple episodes, start a couple episodes with music from Punk Goes Christmas.
I like it.
I'm gonna search through. I mean, they're obviously not going to be emo because it's Christmas songs, but
I gotta say, there are a lot of. They take a lot of liberties with the term punk in those Punk Goes Christmas albums.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of emo on there.
Yeah. Well, this is I think it was from that period where pop punk and emo were.
Yeah, it was like a thin.
They were commingling.
It was like a gray area right there.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a very thin blue line separating the two.
A real Punisher sticker on a Ford truck line right there.
Right next to Calvin peeing on a Chevy emblem.
And a Salt Life sticker.
Yeah, it's all in a landlocked state.
I feel bad that we're just describing Farkas's pickup truck right now.
Yeah, it's not a great look. All right, guys, let's do some of. We did a little of that. Let's do a little bit of this. All right, everybody. Follow, rate, review. Follow us on all major podcast platforms. Give us a rating. Dan, what's the rating?
5-star party, baby.
Give us a review. We don't care what it is. It helps us beat the algorithm. It's the best way to support us non-monetarily. But if you do want to support us monetarily, there's two ways to do it. One is a link in our bio. You can go there. It's a listener support section. You go there. You give us a couple shekels. We'll shout you out. I don't know. We'll send you some beer. I don't know. Who cares? If you do, the best way to support us monetarily, Dan, is
Sub with Prime.
Sub with Prime. Get some money from Daddy Bays. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can link that with your Twitch account, and you can subscribe to our channel for the cost of, Dan?
That's free 99, baby.
Free 99. I need like a ching.
Yeah.
I need the opening to Money by Pink Floyd.
Is that what you need?
Yeah.
Is that the money sound you need? There's not a different money sound you need?
No. What's the different money need?
I don't know. Of certain video sites.
Oh. I don't even know what it.
You need a good token sound.
What is the token?
Thanks, sound? Tiny corn dog.
Is that what it is? Ding.
Yeah.
Ding. But yeah, go on Twitch, link your Amazon Prime account, sub to us. It's free for you. We get a little kickback. Everybody wins, and you get nice notifications to let you know, hey the guys are live.
Yeah, I got one as soon as we went live. It was instant, right on my phone. Since I follow the podcast on my Twitch, and I don't do anything else with it, that's the only notification I get. That's how lonely I am on that platform.
I subscribe to one other channel, and I'm not going to name them because they don't pay us. So, do that, and then as always, we're a part of the Hopped Up Network. Hopped Up Network is an ever-growing group of independent craft beer podcasts, much like our own. If you like our podcast, you might like some of the others on the network. Check them out, www.hoppedupnetwork.com, Instagram @Hopped Up Network. Dan, I mean, 192 episodes. I have that kind of down to. I got it down to the speed of the side effects for a prescription drug commercial.
Yeah, it's missing everything, but the side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, upset stomach.
All side effects of this podcast.
Yeah, I wake up every morning with those side effects
Yep.
as Tom's reading them.
All right. We have I think the first beer we're gonna be different on, Dan. Are you doing the same brewery?
I'm doing the
Different
same
beer?
brewery, yes.
Okay. So we have different beers for the first one, and then we're gonna go into the second one. And we do have some beer courtesy of the man, the myth, the legend himself, the beer mule.
The man, the myth, the mule.
There it is. It's been a while. It's been a while since
while.
we've had a beer mule episode. So
Back in the mule episodes.
we are going to be featuring beers from Pizza Boy Brewing Company out in, where are they at? They're in
What is it, Mechanicsburg, right?
Enola
Enola.
Gay, the Enola Gay.
Enola.
The old Enola Gay. I'm going to be drinking Covalent Bonds. It's their Pilsner, 5.1%. That's all he got. That's what it is. It's Pilsner. Drink it.
Hell yeah. I am going to be drinking an Irish style red ale from Pizza Boy here. So I'm pretty stoked on this one here to give this guy a try. So
yeah. All right, Daniel, let's give it a crack. See here. 3, 2, 1.
Oh man, I like how mine kind of looks like a Mickey's a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I definitely need a beer, Dan, after a long day. I had a long day spent my first day of 38 in Atlantic City.
Oh, so and this was for work too, right? This wasn't like for pleasure. Or was this like a holiday party for work?
God damn it, Dan. No, this was it was for work. It was for business, not pleasure.
You know what? I kind of like that more than if you just told me you went down there on a Tuesday. You're like, you know what, Dan? I'm 38. I'm driving down to AC for the day, try my luck at the slots.
Yeah, how much worse would it be if I said that I hopped on a bus?
It actually probably would have understood. I probably would have called your wife to ask if you were okay.
Yeah, Ryan, Pizza Boy is a PA staple.
Yeah, I'm excited for an Irish red here.
Warwick did a Pilsner collab, an Italian Pilsner collab with Pizza Boy. One of my favorite Pilsners I've had in a while. I forget what it was called. It was called it was called like Philadelphia, so Ilsner. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was the Ilsner, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was a great one. Yeah, they have some good Pilsners here. Nice little head, rocky head, some ITUs there.
Nice. Ooh,
Nice
look at
dip.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Little dip.
Yeah. Daniel, Sancha.
Cheers. Ooh, that is a red.
Yeah. This is a nice, crispy, a lot of flavor on this Pilsner. It's nice and clean and crisp. So yeah, I spent the day in Atlantic City.
Sorry to hear that.
God damn, is that place depressing?
It's got to be depressing on a Tuesday.
So it's not even that it was a Tuesday. Like, so if you're in the resorts in the casinos, it's fine. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of flashing lights. The casinos, for the most part, are pretty nice.
I got a feeling that like Tuesday crowd's not like
the crowd is not going to be. The crowd is.
That's not exactly the A team you want in the casinos.
I mean, even the Saturday night crowd is not. It's not ideal down there, but
yeah.
I mean, if you're in the casinos, it's not bad. You know, you got a lot of stuff to do outside the casinos, like the boardwalk, just like walking, like driving around the streets. It's just, it's depressing. It's dark. It's dingy. Um, the residents are not, they're not people you want to hang out with.
Tom, slow your roll. I don't want this to be. I don't want this podcast to go anywhere where I don't want to be a part of it anymore.
What is that?
What are you talking about? These people you don't want to hang out with, or people that maybe I want to hang out with?
I mean,
What are you saying,
I
Tom?
feel like we have similar tastes in who we want to hang out with.
Tom, you're almost sounding a little racist. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, I don't like people that are doing the lean, Dan.
Oh, so this was like kind of like going into Kensington.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah.
you're getting some Aramingo Avenue vibes.
Yeah. It wasn't a it spanned the races, Dan. I'll say
right.
that. There was no
Tom, my apologies. I forgot you see all colors. Sometimes you scare me with how you're about to go into a conversation.
yeah, I mean, I'm like a Jordache commercial.
You're like a certain type of people. I went, oh no, Tom, no, Tom.
Oh God, oh no.
Tom's opinions do not match that of the podcast.
Yeah, no. Heroin addicts, Dan, or
Jeez.
opioid addicts, or what I was going.
So what part of the AC were you hanging out in?
I was in all parts. I was down like on the boardwalk. I was like in like the main part of Vegas, bootleg Vegas, as Dylan puts it. I was in the thick of it. I was down by Caesars.
All right.
And then we went a little bit south down Boardwalk Ave, and man, it's especially once you get into like the town, like you get away from the casinos, you get into the town, it's even more depressing.
Were you hanging out under the boards at all?
Oh, get my my summer love on.
Yeah, get summer love under the boardwalk.
Yeah, with Dirty Mike and the boys.
Dirty. It's still one of the best parts of It's Always Sunny when they're on.
Yeah, under the boardwalk.
It's just two homeless guys having sex.
Yeah, we so two of the clients that I went to go see were condominiums down there.
Okay.
And they were really nice. Like the condos, they're right on the boardwalk, so like it's an ocean view.
So are these like live-in year-round condos, or are these like vacation condos?
Yeah, I mean they're pretty much like elderly homes at this point. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say, what's the clientele that are purchasing these condominiums? Did it smell like mothballs?
Yes, yeah. But they were nice. Like it was like Mercedes pulling up to they were pulling up to like their little valet.
Pulling up and hitting the parking blocks because they're like 75 and they need to take their driver's test again.
But the condos are nice. Yeah, it was in a sea of depression. There's a bunch of people who I guess have too much money and needed to get a condo close to the casinos
just to spend it all.
Yeah,
spend away their kids' inheritance.
Yeah, they're gonna one nickel at a time on the slot machines.
Got a lot of nervous grandkids watching grandma live by the slots.
Is this a good idea, grandma? I don't know, grandma. Maybe move to Margate.
It's a nice condo, but maybe move to Margate.
Yeah, I hear Ventnor's pretty nice. Yeah, do we have to move 2 blocks down from Harrah's?
You know what happened in Harrah's before. That's why granddad left.
If it wasn't for Harrah's, you wouldn't even be here today.
If it wasn't for that all day buffet and that bathroom next to it, you wouldn't be here.
There you go. AC Beer Fest in April. 2 days this year, 3 sessions, and indoors.
Ah, great. So I
Who?
could I'd just rather be outside to get the fresh air. I don't know if I want to be stuck indoors with that.
Oh, you don't want the recirculating air
That recirculating Atlantic City air.
where they pump in the oxygen?
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like that's the equivalent to the smallpox blankets they gave the Indians during the Revolutionary War.
the mules in the chat.
Mules in.
Yeah, I just got two free 4-packs from the mule.
There you go.
You'll never see that money, Matt. Um, have they announced anything about AC Beer Fest this year? Is
Yoink.
have they announced the bands that are playing there?
I haven't even checked what bands were going to be there. I mean,
I haven't seen it pop up yet. Dylan should know.
I mean, it's always a good lineup. The one thing that AC Beer Fest does do well is the entertainment. The bands are always sick. It sucked for the breweries last year because it was freezing and windy. So, I mean, I could see the benefit of indoors, but like AC Beer Fest in April, I thought they also had an AC Beer Fest in June.
Yeah, I thought it was later in the season.
Yeah, I'd rather go to like if they're doing a June date, man, go in June. Like before, and it was usually like June before like summer officially started too.
Yeah, I wanna check this out.
Dylan, pissing in a porta potty is just that's a rookie mistake right there. Because as a male, man, the world is your urinal.
You know where's a great when you only have porta potties to choose from, you know where a great place to pee is, Dan?
Behind a Wawa?
Yeah, in an alley behind a Wawa where cops walk their kids apparently.
Yeah, that's where they walk their kids.
Yeah.
Tom. That's why you almost got arrested.
Yeah, I walk my kid behind that. You walk your kid in an alley behind a Wawa?
Top let's say top like national craft beer tents that you would piss behind at AC Beer Fest and go. I'll tell you my number one, and then it's gonna be really cloudy in number 2 and 3, but number one, okay. I know Sweetwater. I would piss behind Sweetwater because their beer would just smell just like what I'm doing. I fucking hate Sweetwater.
I was gonna go with RAR.
Well, no, I said like big, like the national ones that come in, like the
it's considered national.
I mean, it's all over. I mean, I would say like the big ones that are just like market themselves as craft beer, but aren't really like craft. I mean, RAR. I mean, that's low hanging fruit right there. Get it? That's low hanging fruit puree.
Don't take a shit behind imprint. Yeah, you like that chocolate marshmallow. So
AC do it to Mave Pivo, that's for sure.
AC Beer Fest, but they're a lager company, Dan. AC Beer Fest is the 12th and the 13th of April, and then the 13th of July.
Yeah, that's what Dylan just mentioned. They're doing one in July, but less breweries.
Yeah, and then the acts, the music acts have not been announced yet.
Okay.
TBA. Behind which one would I piss behind? Of the big ones. Who's the one who does Voodoo Ranger?
Yeah, New Belgium.
Yeah, behind New Belgium.
That'd be like number 2. That'd be number 2 for me. Maybe Fatheads for number 3.
It's a pretty good one.
Or just do it behind Allagash to piss off Farkas. There he is. K-Man. Yeah.
How's this for open fermentation?
Yeah, dude, just pissing behind Allagash. Stone would be a good one.
Yeah,
that's what we're talking about. Like the big ones that are just farts in the wind now.
Yeah. What you call it? Sculpin.
Oh yeah, well they're out of business. So
are they out? They're officially out of business.
I think they don't. Yeah, they don't brew. I think they shut down. Ballast Point was the one you were talking about.
Yeah. let's see. Are they Ballast Point?
Because I started seeing like, yeah, Stone. There's another vote for Stone.
Ballast Point. Ballast Point owner Kings and Convicts exits former. Well, Jesus God, listen to this headline.
I don't
Last
even want to.
call. Ballast Point owner Kings and Convicts exit former St. Archer facilities. Massachusetts judge issues ruling in Jack Abbey Atlantic termination. What? It's so much going
What?
on there.
It's a lot of like abbreviations for shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't see anything. Ballast Point, Virginia to close. They closed like a bunch of brew pubs around the country, but I think they're still going. September 10th, yeah, they're still going. Ballast Point, their website is still operational. San
Okay.
Diego, yeah, they are up and operational. Ballast Point, San Francisco is open. They made a point to put that like front and center on the website. So I guess there's some questions. Just gonna keep staying in line if Troon was there. Is that shot at Justin?
Oh man, I would just be in line just to fuck with people. I would just constantly like just be in line. Just constantly there and just go up there like, oh, I didn't want anything. Just like bring my drinks from other places and just stand in the line and just drink them.
Just take up a space.
Take up a space. And the person behind me gets up there like, oh, sorry, we just kicked it. And I'm just like standing there with him like, oh, I didn't even want this, and just pour it out in front of them.
I have to try, speaking of which, I have to try that new place that Hayes Boys just posted about. Where people stood out in line for the first release.
Well, that was that was they stood out in line to go to a tap house. Tap house had they stood out in line to go to Tap House 23 or something. It was
this was
the Troon release and the bottle share that they were doing there.
No, Bakes Brewing Company.
Oh, okay.
Opened in Wall, New Jersey, and and there was like there was a big line here. I'll show.
Wasn't there like a Troon collab there or something? Didn't they like collaborate? And that's why like everyone was like,
I don't think so. I think it was just for it was their first ever can release. Like they just opened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have my office is right near Wall. It's like I think it's like 5 minutes from this brewery. It's like I gotta pop over and see what the deal is with this. I'm not gonna stand in line because
line lizards all dress the same too. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call them line lizards. I think I'm just gonna call them that now.
I like that. Lots of vans in line.
Yeah, lots of vans, flannel shirts, and like 5-panel dad hats.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's like that's the line lizard uniform right there.
Yeah. Here's the Jumanji. Somebody said follow-up question, why? There's really not much out there, so I would imagine it's just like an excitement for that area.
New gender drop, line lizard.
I like that. New gender drop. Yeah, the line lizards. I can't imagine standing in line for a beer anymore. Like it's so prevalent now that there's no need. Like I get like it's a new place they open, they're doing their first can drop, but let's be honest, you're going to be able to get those cans another time when you don't have to wait in line.
Yeah,
definitely have a vinyl player.
You know what? Yeah, that's funny you bring up the vinyl player thing. So I realized that there's a lot that goes into doing vinyl nights at breweries, like more than I was even like aware of, because I talked about maybe presenting this idea at Rebel Hill to do a vinyl night. And I mean, we'd have to pay $10,000 a year just to be able to do a couple vinyl nights.
Really?
So so this is also something that happens with the reason why you can't have cover bands is because licensing of songs being played from CDs or vinyl records to like the general public, you need a license to play like live music like that or live licensed music.
But vinyl, what's different from having a vinyl night than putting on Apple Music?
Apple Music, you're buying a monthly license, and Spotify, you are licensing the ability to play that.
But
that's what you're paying monthly for to have Spotify and Apple Music.
But you paid for the vinyls.
Yes, but you did not pay for a license to play that vinyl for people who didn't pay for that vinyl.
So if you came over to my house
in a public room, not in the privacy room, in a public, like a storefront or anything like that, you have to pay extra to play your own vinyls and stuff like that. DJs, any live music, you actually have to pay like a premium for that.
And who's policing this?
I have no idea, but
if you said Rebel Hill's having a vinyl night, you put it out on Instagram, is like I don't know, what a big record company like finding that and being like, God damn it!
Is it like the FCC or something? I don't know. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Who's policing it? Like, who's actually going to stop you? Who's coming to Rebel Hill? Like, God damn it! Get in the copter and head to Phoenixville. We need to bust these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Like, are there fines involved with like playing this overhead, or do they have people who like this is their living as they go to public places and just like write up fines for this?
Wait, what? Some guy just got beat up by T.I. for using his face on a club brochure. What?
Oh man.
Yep, looking that up. Without permission. Well, I assume so.
Yeah.
You find it, Dan?
Yeah, so there's like a bunch of things about violation of performance rights, play copyrighted music in public, like must be obtained from the copyright owners or performance rights organization to perform copyrighted music in public. So I guess there are like licensing that you can do for it.
Right. But again, who's enforcing this? Like, is SWAT gonna like swing through the windows and like take them down, boys? You know what I mean? Like, I get like the idea behind it.
Yeah.
But like, if Rebel Hill had a bootleg illegal prohibition style vinyl night, like who's coming to stop it?
No, there's some company called the I just had it up here for a second. There they are. The American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers.
Oh, so the Society of Dorks.
Yeah, they just get like of its members, musical works, public performance is one that occurs near a public place or public gathering. So you need a public performance license. And this is also for like movie nights and stuff like that too. Yeah.
Have you seen the lengths Disney goes to protect their IP? Streams can get straight up shut down. Yeah, I mean, I guess like
well, yeah, to be honest, like what, we get 30 seconds and we get a violation of our stream on YouTube.
Like, I get that. That's on like that's digital. You know, there's a way that like YouTube catches that 30 seconds of this and you get a strike and your video gets taken down. I'm saying like who's monitoring the Rebel Hill?
Exactly. Like
I understand if it's like if it's like Xfinity Live is doing a vinyl night illegally and like it's a bigger venue and like something might be said,
you
But
keep saying it, and it's one of those things where, like, honestly, I bet everyone has said this. They're just like, yo, who's going to be listening? And then they get a fine.
right.
And
Yeah.
then it happens. Like you keep saying it until eventually it happens out there.
Hmm.
But yeah, so that's something I learned about man, I thought I was trying to be cool, trying to get the trying to be, you know, trying to find a new avenue to get people into the brewery. Not a new one, but like a new one for Rebel. And you know, I heard people used to do it at Rebel, doing a bunch of vinyl nights, and I was asking the brewer why it got shut down. That's why. So
Huh. You know, it'd be even cooler if you did an illegal vinyl night, Dan. That'd be so fucking cool.
legal vinyl night.
Illegal vinyl night, like a speakeasy.
It's door. Our bathrooms are right next to each other.
Well,
It's
just watch
one.
the
It's
Always
one
Sunny.
circular saw blade away from happening.
Just bootleg vinyl night. Yeah, just watch that It's Always Sunny episode with the glory hole.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so apparently promoter Steven Dingle.
Dingleman.
Dingleman. Skis in his jeans. Dingle alleged that the whole problem came down to an issue with a party flyer. Dingle said that promoters were making flyers that made fun of T.I.'s confrontation with his son. One of the flyers for an R&B Wednesday taking place on November 29th at 1145 Lounge in Atlanta had a Photoshop picture of T.I. putting his son King in a headlock. And it read, sing, sip, or get choked out.
I love it. This Dingle dude fucking rules.
So I got word Tuesday night that apparently this flyer made it to T.I., said Dingle, who provided a dramatized version of the story. According to Dingle, T.I. saw the flyer and went to 1145 to confront the promoters. Viewers who saw the story thought it was funny that the lounge tried to use T.I.'s likeness and assumed he wouldn't show up. One commenter wrote, "Man, they should have known not to play with Tip like that." Another said, "Folks don't remember that Tip and PSC and Clay was the original bootleg bashers. Used to run up on the flea market bootleggers over folks printing fake mixtapes. Been standing on business since 2000." Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, apparently something happened with T.I.'s son and him.
Or he like put him in a headlock and choked him out.
He was seen having a very loud one-sided argument with someone outside of an establishment. Video starts in the middle of the conversation where T.I. could be heard saying N-word. You can talk to me. Until then, ain't nothing going. He continued.
What you don't know is he was saying this to his 9-year-old son.
Yeah. Ain't nobody getting nothing going, nothing. Ain't nobody getting nothing going, nothing.
After a Beyblades related incident.
Yeah. Apparently he put his son in a headlock. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. His son King.
Has your son gotten to headlock age yet? Where you want to put wrestling moves on him?
Dude, I can't get my arms around that head. That's a tall task, Dan. He's got the perfect defense.
Are you still waiting for the ages where you can start choke slamming him onto the bed and stuff?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh man. All right. Should we get this party started? How are you doing on your beer, Dan?
I'm good, man. I'm on my last sip right now.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying coming back.
How was the Irish Red?
I was kind of looking up the tasting notes, and I think it just kind of lays right in line with just being a traditional Irish Red. No frills. It's easy drinking. Has a great malt character to it. I always think of the Irish Red, and we've talked about on the podcast before. It's kind of like the home brewer's rite of passage. It's like that first beer that they put out is like an Irish Red or something. Yeah, it's a real easy beer to do, but like it doesn't get a lot of love. And I feel like this one definitely Yeah, it definitely hits. It ticks all the boxes. It's a perfectly executed, well balanced Irish red ale.
It's one of those ones that I always feel like I'm supposed to like, but I just can't. I can't get into them. You know, I've tried so many times.
You wish it was like it's one of those beers. Like right now, I'm drinking it, wishing it was a Marzen a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's almost there. Like it's a great tasting Irish style red. It's a terrible tasting Marzen.
Yeah,
like the cloying sweetness is there.
It's a pretty great analogy, Dan. It's
Yeah.
it's almost it's on the edge of being a Marzen, but it just can't get across that line. It's the redhead.
It's got a somewhat decent malt profile, but then that cloying sweetness comes in. It's like you didn't try. You were too drunk to brew this Ireland.
It's the redheaded stepchild of Marzens.
The Irish red ale was made by a society that couldn't wait to get drunk. They couldn't lager it.
Oh yeah, it was made by.
They're like, this is great. So how long do we have to wait? 30, 60 days. Pardon me. What? Come again?
Come again? How long? Yeah.
What can we brew in 2 weeks and get trashed on it?
It was brewed by a society that was almost made extinct by the potato.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You take a complex carbohydrate out of their diet and shit goes crazy.
Yeah. Without the starch, we die.
The starch,
Yeah.
the spice. It's like Dune. It was Muldoon.
It all comes back to the starch. Look to the starch.
The starch.
All right. Actually, you have that up. Let's move on to our
despite all the heavy
party beer. What's that?
No.
Oh, just
Rage Cage coming in hot with another Irish zing there.
Love, sex, hate protection. What are they called? Contraceptions?
Contraception, man. Yeah, it's Catholics, you know.
Yeah. St. Patrick went into Ireland and rid it of snakes and condoms.
You saw how long they stay in that church. Their pull-out game ain't good.
No, it's weak. It's so weak. It's so weak. They hate three things. They hate the British, condoms, and the sun.
Bono.
No, they love Bono, dude.
They love Bono.
Bono wouldn't exist without Ireland. All right, let's move to the party beer, Dan.
Oh yeah, this is gonna get a little it's gonna get a little heavy now, huh, Tom?
And sobriety. Don't forget sobriety. They hate sobriety.
Yeah. Rage Game obviously hates spell check too.
So be it. We live in a sobriety.
Is that Sobe drink that we used to have in the 2000s?
God, man, don't even remind me of that. That just came up on my my Instagram, and I was like, God damn, Sobe Life Water, give me all of that. Sobe Life Water was the best.
What was the the lizard juice or whatever? Oh man, those were
that was it. Yeah, Sobe. Yeah, I think it was Sobe Life Water, right?
Yeah. There's so many different versions of it. Speaking of so many different versions of Sobe, upon our research for this Pizza Boy episode, we were inundated with, it's a list, a couple pages of versions of this beer. So I'm excited to try just the regular version, I hope.
No, and you were right. It wasn't Sobe Life Water.
No.
You were right. It was there were different versions. Let's get pouring this beer, and then we'll look at some Sobe drinks.
All right, guys. So we're shifted into stout season. So we are going to be doing Sunny Side Up by Pizza Boy. This is a double coffee oatmeal stout clocking in at, Tom, what is that clocking in at? It's a little small for me to read.
It's that surely that's not 2 1s there.
Yeah. Is that 2? Is that really what's happening here?
Yeah, 11.
Ooh, man. So yes, Sunny Side Up's clocking in at a hot. 11% alcohol by volume.
Tune in, go back and listen to the early days of the podcast where we'd look at 11% and be like, okay, light night.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's like, man, I have to go in the office tomorrow. I got things to do.
Yeah. And Dan used to have to drive home. And we
Ah.
were like, 11%, not bad.
Not bad. See you later.
See you sail.
Beep beep.
I need a Jetson sound effect. All right, Dan. Let's tell us about this double coffee oatmeal stout.
They've got nothing online.
Okay, it's a double coffee oatmeal stout.
That's
don't know.
all on tap said. So I'm here for it.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it double coffee? Is it I don't know.
It goes great in a coffee mug next to eggs and bacon.
Yeah. And an addiction pamphlet.
Yeah.
All right, let's crack into this, Daniel.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Am I not going to be able to sleep tonight?
Dude, this is pouring like straight up motor oil.
Yeah. Poured great.
Oh yeah. Beautiful looking beer. I gotta say, man, we've had Pizza Boy on the podcast before. And
Yeah.
We've talked about Pizza Boy in the past, and it is just delicious beer. And I think we're in for a treat on this one.
Can't even see the artwork on here.
Oh yeah, I've got the Seinfeld one.
Yeah. Matt.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he's thick, boy. That's a thick ass boy. Damn. Ba-ba!
There it is.
He's a thick ass boy. Daniel.
Cheers.
Sancha. Was not expecting so much sweetness. I'm going to be honest with you.
I was expecting a lot of soft mouthfeel and that sweetness in there from being an oatmeal stout. Like there is a certain degree of like soft sweetness that comes with that style, but man, there is a lot of sweetness on this beer.
Very sweet.
Very.
This is like this is Dunkin' Donuts coffee level of sweet.
Oh, dude. Oh man, did you ever see
a little bit of cream? Just a little bit of cream, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see
all the cream you said? Okay, sir.
Oh man. You ever see that Saturday Night Live commercial that they did for Dunkin' Donuts
No.
with Casey Affleck?
Oh yes.
That's one of the best.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, this is it's good. It's not that it's bad. It's not bad. It's good. It was just unexpected. I was expecting more, like way more coffee. Like
the
more
coffee, but there is the sweetness is. Whew.
Yeah, unexpected. Very good though. Once you get past that initial 6 packets of Splenda in there,
Splenda.
Good. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, what do we say? I get the 7%. Oh, wait. Get the 7% version to compare for you to compare. Haven't had this version yet. Well, you have a whole case of it, I think, Matt. Ben, you are not wrong. It's a latte stout.
Yeah.
It's very much a latte stout.
This is sweet. I would say this is like a Starbucks latte stout.
Yeah. It kind of tastes like a Pepsi. It's like Pepsi Kona. You remember that drink, Dan?
I do. And I'm not disagreeing with you,
um,
but I don't want Pizza Boy to hear us comparing this to pizza Pepsi Kona.
um, um, uh, Matt, Christmas morning, take your diabetes medicine.
Yeah.
Be
Maybe get a good run in before you crack this bad boy.
yeah, yeah.
This is making my toes numb.
It's making just honey in here. It's making my teeth hurt.
Is that in the mead?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
What is that? The 5-year engagement.
Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
sweaters.
It's a great one.
And
Great.
they make oh man, they knit the weird sweaters.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Here we go, Dan.
We got.
Oh my God. Hold on. Stop sharing. Be right back, Dan. BRB.
All right. Oh, there he goes. Tom's out for now, so we'll wait for him to get back. Oh man, one of those great, one of those great sweet stouts that you have at 4 a.m, blowing everything from the digestive tract out. Oh no, like thankfully, I want to hope that there isn't lactose involved. I don't see any warning there's lactose in this, so I'm hoping there isn't lactose in it. But let's see. Oh, do we got Tom back? Is he back? It's Tom's Wi-Fi from Burger King.
Yeah, it's not the Wi-Fi. I don't know, for some reason. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Leave studio.
Yeah, I don't see any lactose in this. What's everyone else drinking tonight? We've been talking about our beer ad nauseum here. Well, talked a little bit at the beginning, but now we're getting into a heavy beer. I hope everyone's not taking the same course we are on Tuesday night and having 11% coffee stout at 9 o'clock. But what's everyone else got out there?
I don't know why. For some reason, when I use dark mode, it like slows down my. Jesus Christ! It slows down all of StreamYard, and then I can't like share anything. Make it very small, so I'm not completely blown out. All right, so let me
What you got, Tom?
let me bring these back up here. Where was it? Gonna bring up these Sobe drinks, Dan.
Oh, you got a nice collage of them.
Yeah.
Let's bring up some lizard juice. Oh
There it
yeah.
is. So we have Nirvana, Dragon, Green Tea, Energy, and if there are any brewers that are listening to this, perfect name for a beer, Liz Blizz.
The Liz Blizz with the snowboard on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember Liz Blizz.
I remember
What is
the Energy one.
what's the second one in the dark red one there?
That would be Dragon, Dan.
Yeah, I had Dragon a lot. Dragon was
Oh, you mean the one that's right next to Nirvana? Yeah. That's Dragon.
I can't read them from here, but yeah.
Far left and Dragon slapped.
Dragon was great. I remember Liz Blizz because
And
that came out around the time I started snowboarding.
I remember Energy because I was always like a citrus. I always liked a citrusy drink.
Ah, okay.
Cracking me open. Lagunitas willetized.
Yeah, I actually never heard of that one.
Barrel aged 1050.
Ooh,
that would be spectacular.
Yeah, I haven't had a barrel aged 1050.
A barrel aged 1050 would be amazing.
Man, I gotta see what this willetized is here.
Yeah, you look that up, Dan. I'm gonna look up what we were just talking about.
Damn, willetized is it's a coffee stout aged in rye oak barrels. Beautiful.
I would love.
Oh, it's Willet Distillery. Okay.
I would love a barrel aged 1050.
Damn, bourbon and rye. Fortunate enough to get some of those bourbon barrels. Imperial stout, chocolatey, coffee, smoky, bourbony beast of a barrel-aged thing. That sounds delicious.
Cheap for a 13 percenter.
I bet. Yeah, Lagunitas, I would say probably the price point is, I would say probably, pretty fair to middling.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's it is it's definitely
Justin has had one
okay.
from our podcast affiliations.
It's definitely a time of the year for high percentage ABVs.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, get it all in now. It works pretty slow. You're taking it easy and
take it easy.
Take it easy. And then, then you can get ready for New Year, New You. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to get rid of the stout bloat.
Yeah. Here it is, Dan.
Myself. So enjoy. And honestly, eat as much as you guys want. I have 3
Oh, that mustache is great.
There's plenty of meat to go around.
Plenty of mead.
Oh my gosh, how rude of me. Can I get anyone some more mead? I've been collecting the honey myself.
The thing that holds the mead.
Yeah.
The deer legs.
Just at the right stage of fermentation.
Just in the right stage of fermentation. Everything's made out of a deer.
Dude, it's everybody's homebrew friend.
Mm-hmm.
You're like drinking out of Chewbacca's dick. Oh, wow. That's just honey, huh? That's really ass. Hurt my teeth.
It hurt my teeth.
It's wrapping a boy.
Yeah. It's a very underrated movie if you haven't seen it. Very, very underrated.
Yeah, if you're in a 5-year engagement, don't watch it.
Yeah, if you're in a 5-year engagement, you got some other issues going on. What happened? Where are we doing? What are we doing here? I'm all out of whack, Dan.
I didn't have the smooth over on my face. You could see all the wrinkles, Tom. Jeez. Why would you do that to me?
It reminds me of some guy was sending in bottles, and that was, I think, that was featured on maybe a Pilsnerish thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some guy was sending bottles of beer in taxidermied squirrels.
I feel like that's how you would get like Anchorage beers from like an Alaskan, like some guy who could just walk into the brewery and get it. Some like 45-year-old like fucking oil rig worker who's just selling expensive Anchorage beer on there, just putting in taxidermied squirrels,
just putting it in and shipping it out,
shipping it out
in a little box.
This is coming from Lenny in Anchorage.
Oh man, you got a Lenny beer?
Oh man. He's got a sign over his door that says Lenny's Taxidermy and Beer Muling.
And foot massage.
And foot massage.
Yeah. Dan, how you feeling about this Pepsi Kona?
Man, I mean, there is definitely a lot of sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm. It's not cloying.
It's almost there though. It is it's pretty sweet, but I enjoy it. I mean, this is definitely like the Beer Mule mentioned in the chat. This is a great like morning holiday weekend kind of beer, or like holiday break. You're making some eggs. Maybe it's the day after Christmas and you're just like hanging out.
Dan.
All right, I gotta see this.
Yeah,
I
real
see
thing.
it. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
All right. Well, first, hold on. Rage Cake's over here. Look up Brewdog Squirrel beers to see examples.
Hold on, I'm at the stage.
Jesus Christ, what are we doing here?
Hold on. We're on the
I didn't
internet.
think we were taking a stand there.
Oh my god, it's so bright. Hold on. Oh my god, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right. Brewdog serves world's strongest beer out of dead squirrels. I'm so mad that I didn't get one of these. I'm so mad.
It's got a fucking tuxedo on it.
I'm so mad.
This is again, guys will see this and say, hell yeah.
Hell yes. I want one
I
so
want a
bad.
tuxedo squirrel with a beer inside of it.
I want one so bad. Oh my god.
Holy shit. I had to actually look up a bigger picture of it because I'm squinting at yours. Oh my god.
Oh, Dan.
We have friends in who are in hunting and taxidermy. I feel like we could get this done. I'm calling Steve after this.
He'll get it done.
Exactly.
I mean, hold on. I know what I can do. I know how to internet.
Stop. I got it.
Hold on, Dan. Oh, there was it. No. I mean, it's so good.
You sound like a middle-aged man trying to open PDF right now.
What's a PDF? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
I want that one. That's the one I want.
Yeah, you got to have that. I mean, that's number one, right?
If I knew this was around before my wedding, this would have been my groomsman drink.
$600 a bottle. Keeps the local squirrel population down.
I feel like you could just get the squirrels off the road. Like,
and there's a Scottish one.
Oh man, it's got a little kilt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect, Tom.
Yeah. Oh my god. Look at
Is that a chipmunk next to it?
I don't know.
Is that for like the smaller bottles? Like, hey, do you need a squirrel for your 12-ounce bottles too? We got you, fam.
Would you pay $20K to drink your beer out of a squirrel? Yes.
Is that how much it costs?
I think 55% ABV.
Jeez, Brewdog, what are you doing here?
It's the Nutweiser. Dan.
You just call it the Nutweiser.
That's what it's called. Let's go look at the picture.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh man, it's so small.
Nutweiser.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Well, Dan. I don't know
how you can top squirrel beer.
No better place to end it.
No better place.
No. Sipping a Pepsi Kona, looking at squirrel beers. Who thought we'd end up here? Look at us, Dan.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Who'd have thought? I didn't.
Not me. Oh man. All right. Let's get out of here, guys. Thanks for tuning in for another car crash of a podcast
of craft beer and pop culture right there.
Yeah. Squirrels and beer. This has been another episode.
I was really hoping Line Lizard was going to make the name of the podcast, but I feel Squirrel Beer has swiftly taken over.
Yeah. I think Squirrel Beer is going to take Line Lizard for a ride. All right, everybody. This has been Best Westerns Podcast, episode 192.
We out.
See you. All right.
That's the name of the podcast right there.
Yeah. Squirrel Beer.
Line Lizards and Squirrel Beer.
I mean, that might be, that's a good one too. Line Lizards and Squirrel Beer. Oh, hurts my teeth.
It does.
Whew. It's very sweet.
It is very sweet.
Like unnecessarily sweet.
I agree.
What did they put in it?
I wish we had more information on what was put in this because I feel like there is vanilla. And honestly, I'm feeling there's toast in it, but I didn't want to say it.
I don't know, that the head dissipated very quickly.
Yeah, and that usually happens when there's like a lot of sweetness in
Yeah.
a beer. Like head retention is a good way of saying residual sugars down, stuff like
Head
that.
retention.
Yeah. And this is just gone. Like
Yeah.
there is something sweetening this beer. There's definitely vanilla. I want to say it's lactose. I mean, but I don't want to. But I feel like there's lactose in this beer potentially.
I mean, it's like it's very flat. Like it's very flat. For like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's carbonation in there, but like there's no head. Like
No.
I can't even gather any head just from like the swirl.
My label or my logo has a white background on the inside and it is stained. There's stain gang. I mean, don't get me wrong. I probably would enjoy this in a coffee mug, like watching my kid like open presents or something, just a little bit.
Mm.
Honestly, I want bourbon in this. I want to get my bottle of Bullet upstairs and just like put a couple drops in there.
The thing that has me worried is that on the label, Dan, it says, "Please enjoy fresh, preferably with pizza. Do not age."
I wonder if that's just like a thing that they put on all their beers, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I have a can here. Yep, it's on all their cans. Do not age. Why is it do not age?
It's probably a liability thing.
I guess. I don't know. They're releasing a barrel aged version.
Yeah, there has been a BA version in the past.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It does taste like a it just tastes like a sweetened cold brew.
Yeah, like you got the coffee in there, roasted notes of the malt. It doesn't taste 11% at all.
No, not at all. I don't trust an 11% stout that says "do not age."
Yeah, it's
sus. It's very sus.
I'll let you know in a year. I put one in the old aged area.
Yeah, I think I get to age one and see how it does.
Yeah.
I have 2 or 3 of the BA versions from last year. They're putting this exact version in barrels.
But how about one of those can I get one of those last year's versions from you? Because I don't know if I want this year's.
It says "do not age," Matt. What are you doing? Matt is doing the. That's
a wild card, man.
He's doing the
gloves
vinyl,
are off.
He's doing the vinyl night of beer right now.
Yeah.
So Pizza Boy's going to come to knocking on his door.
Oh, Big Al's coming for him.
Yeah. Yeah, this is I'll age one for sure. This is a beer. So this tastes like a cold brew that I'd get at Starbucks, and I'd take a sip and I'd be like, I'd make the
person put more cold brew in it or something.
Oh no, I would make the walk to the counter and be like, I hate to be this guy, but it's not what I asked for.
Yeah, it's not.
I've done that. I've been that guy.
Tom, we had a sweet American porter a couple weeks ago. Do you think this is sweeter? Because I think it's sweeter.
Which one was that?
The peanut butter porter, marshmallow, maple syrup. The Too Comfortable. The one from Rebel.
Oh, yeah, no, this is much sweeter.
Oh yeah. I was like sitting there, I'm like, how could this be sweeter without listing any adjuncts on the can?
Yeah, much sweeter.
The only adjunct that's listed on this can is coffee. There's something they're not telling us on this can.
Yeah, there's something that I really want to know what like the adjuncts are in this, other than
there's something else in this because man,
there's
no way an oatmeal stout is this sweet with just by itself with coffee.
Yeah, I mean, I want to have Pizza Boy on the on an episode, but I mean, let's call a spade a spade. This is it's not bad.
It's not bad. Like I mean, I'm still enjoying it. It's just sweet. It's a sweet boy.
It's a very sweet boy.
It's a sweet boy.
And I will have it. I think I will have it in a coffee mug on Christmas morning. On Christmas morn.
I will only have Pizza Boy on if Al does a frontside lip slide.
I mean, it's the beer that introduced me to Pizza Boy.
No, if he physically actually performs the trick of a frontside lip
Well,
slide.
yeah, obviously.
I couldn't even do that. I've never done one of those in my career. Wait, no, front lip. Back. No, yeah, I've front lipped. Yeah, no back lips though.
Sure. Front lips, back lips, butt lips.
Verbiage and jargon.
Does just saying those words, does it make your ankles hurt?
Yeah, a little bit. I haven't been on one in a while. I don't know about that because I mean they've done very good IPAs, but I feel like they've always done a stout. I mean Sunnyside Up's been an institution there.
Yeah.
They've done Sunnyside Ups for a while.
I mean, Sunnyside Up, isn't Sunnyside Up their like Black Friday beer?
Yeah, that's a beer they've been releasing for a while. I've had a Sunnyside Up in the past, but I couldn't tell you which one. I tried to like look back in the myriad of like different ones they have, and I couldn't even find which one I had. But
Yeah.
I've had a Sunnyside. I had a Sunnyside Up like years ago. But man,
yeah, I don't know. I haven't had much Pizza Boy outside of like frontside lip slide and the Pilsner from that they collabed with.
I've had Murren, Murren. It's like an American IPA. It's pretty good. They do a double. I think it's a double too. I've had frontside lip slide and Ilsner.
Oh, description inbound.
Oh, here it goes. I couldn't find it online. I was having the hardest time finding a description of this beer in the myriad of versions that I saw.
Well, what we got here?
Oh, is this this is a
2017. Character limit.
Yo, send that over in our DMs. I'm gonna throw it up here because I don't think I can click on it right here.
No, you can't, and you can't copy and paste it either.
Come on, Muley boy, send it our DMs. I'll click it on through Instagram.
Yeah, that's
I'm curious. I want to see what this was. I want to see what this was made of.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what kind of diarrhea this makes in the morning.
Tom, inbound security code.
Ooh.
Text me.
Here for it. Hold on.
Unless you could just read it off, it's not going to be an issue.
No, it's not going to be an issue. I didn't get a security code.
Oh, never mind. I got it.
Got it?
Yep.
Nice.
Milky vanilla flavor of molasses and dark chocolate undertone. Sweetness to it makes it a fantastic dessert beer. So this one is the coffee stout. Right
is
here.
that in an updated? Because the link that that Matt sent, it looks like it's from 2017.
Yeah, this is from 2017. So I don't know if this is one that they're bringing back here, but here's your side of the coffee. Stout pours like motor oil. Has less than a finger width of foam that is caramel colored with a thick lacing. And the glass quickly dissipates because of the sugars in it.
The sugars.
That's
a cognac aged stout.
I've never heard of. I've had brandy ones. I've never had cognac though.
Oh, I always drink a stout and I go, you know what would really go good with this? Some Hennessy.
Henny Stout. Oh man,
I was born in Chester, so it's in my blood.
I don't want to. I don't want. Ooh, I want to say it though. It's a great name. Henny from the Block would be a great
Ooh, wow.
imperial stout name.
Wow, Dan. There it is. We finally got our Rebel Hill collab
Collaboration.
after 2 years.
Henny from the Block.
We're doing a cognac barrel aged stout, and we're calling it Henny from the Block.
That would be crazy, man. Oh,
Yeah.
that would. I mean, I don't know how good that would go over, but goddamn, that'd be a hilarious label.
No one else is doing it.
I'm still Henny from the Block. I'll pop to.
Uh,
Got the song in my head and everything.
so I could find, but the ABV varies year to year, and I wish they nailed down one version. Yeah, I mean, molasses.
I feel like I want to get a little bit. Okay, Alex market for roaster.
12.5% gingerbread stout.
I wish there was something inside this article that like told us what else was in the beer, because I feel like there's more, but maybe there's not. I don't know. I would say
barrel. So let's see. Cognac barrel aged stout. Cigar City makes one.
all right.
Cigar City's Marshall Zhukov's
All right. Not a Henny from the Block. That's fine.
cognac barrel aged stout. Arpis Brewing Company.
I do like the Sunny Side Up's old label with the amp. That's a pretty cool label. With the guitar amp and the over easy or the Sunny Side Up egg on it.
Deschutes the Abyss is a cognac barrel aged stout.
Ooh.
Coming in at 12%.
Nice.
Black Tuesday from the brewery.
Yeah, Low Lamps Coffee. I like the logo and the design on that. That is pretty sweet.
There are a plethora of cognac barrel aged stouts out there,
which is awesome. I'm glad I'm glad there's that out there.
I agree. All right, you want to wrap this thing up, Dan?
Yeah, let's do it.
This one of my all-time.
Dragon's Milk.
Oh,
Ooh.
Dragon's Milk. Yeah. Yeah. Was that's the brewery?
No.
Or is that Deschutes? Does Dragon Milk?
No. Who does? Is that Deschutes that does Dragon's Milk? I thought it was somebody else. I haven't had Dragon's Milk. God, we talked about that with Keith like years ago, remember?
Yeah. New Holland.
Is that who does it?
Yeah, New Holland. I can see the label. That like white, just that black and white label with the little dragon on it.
Yeah.
Yep. Drizzly. This Drizzly, I don't see like the. Have you seen this, Dan?
What?
Before we get off here, Drizzly.
No.
It's like an alcohol delivery service.
Okay.
But it's like,
is there a benefit to using it?
The delivery fees are insane. I tried to use it. I've been trying to get my hands on some Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, dude, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, it's very hard. And I saw it on Drizzly, and it was like $60 for a bottle, and then it was like $120 for delivery. And I was like, it's just no.
We got a bottle or two with the with our snowboarding crew that we've been sipping. It's been nice.
Yeah.
Apparently, like if you live in a better area like Westchester or a better populated area with good wine and spirit stores, apparently you can get it real easily.
Really? Because you can't even get it from like Buffalo Trace.
Dude, my boy went into Fine Wine Good Spirits and walked out with 2 bottles in Westchester.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't seem to find it anywhere.
Dylan, I'm not at the hill on Saturday, but I could be on the hill on Saturday for you if you want to meet up. I got the day. Slide in my DMs, Dylan. Tommy, if you ain't busy, I'm not busy either.
Yeah. Anytime someone decides to go to the hill, that's when I have a tea time scheduled.
It's all right. Work around your tea time. I'll work around my bike time.
Yeah.
Middle-age hobby time.
All right, let's get out of here. Guys, thank you all for hanging around with us. Jesus, look at that.
Yeah. That's what I say. Like, if you get into like a higher end area that has like the high end like selection.
Yeah, Pottstown ain't it.
No, I've actually just looked for ordering it for pickup from once it's available online and just order it that way.
I gotta start looking in like New Jersey or something.
Like Fine Wine Good Spirits has a pickup option, and you
Right.
can get notified when it's in stock and just order it online for pickup. So I might actually just set up a couple notifications because my bullet is good, but it ain't cutting.
It ain't Buffalo Trace.
It ain't cutting that trace.
No. But yeah, guys, thanks for sticking around. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
See you.